Hello, my friends. I hope all is well. Welcome to my sacred space. This is Love No Limits. My name is Kay, and here is your daily pick a card reading. This reading should give you some insight on what's going to be occurring for you within your next 24 hours. So take a second, pause the video if need be to choose your pile. If you feel called to more than one pile, please feel free to check out both or all three, for there may certainly be messages there for you. If these readings resonate with you, let me know down in those comments below. Even if you don't feel like saying anything, dropping a little rose down there really does go a long way. Also, don't forget, if you like the video, to like the video at the end. Consider subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. It definitely encourages more content in the future. If you are interested in seeing more of my art or getting something customly made of your own, all that information is down below as well. So my friends, let's introduce our piles now, shall we? This is going to be the lovely pile number ones. This is going to be the amazing pile number twos. And this is going to be the fabulous pile number threes. Timestamps are always located down below in that description box. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. What is up, pile number one? I hope all is well. Welcome to the daily reading, my friends. This is what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. So you guys have picked this sun image here. I really like this image because, you know, suns represent positivity, right? And I really like how this sun in particular is looking upwards, which is giving me those signs that within the next 24 hours, perhaps, things are really going to be looking up. Okay, things are going to be very positive, very uplifting for you within the next 24 hours, pile number one. But let's jump right into the cards here. So your first tarot card today is the Knight of Cups. I love that. So the Knight of Cups is an energy of romanticizing something, okay? Someone romanticizing you romanticizing something. It also can represent some sort of love offer here, okay? This can be an invitation of some kind. This could be a gift, okay, of some kind. Take it how it resonates, but let's dive a little deeper here. So your second tarot card today is the Page of Bees, which is the Page of Swords. So pile number one, I'm definitely getting the sense that someone's going to be contacting you within the next 24 hours, okay? The Knights have a tendency to represent contacts sometimes, and the Page of Swords here is usually some sort of sign of communication, okay? So pile number one, within the next 24 hours, I'm definitely sensing someone contacting you, okay? Like I was picking up before, this could be some sort of love gesture, an invitation of some kind. Whatever the case may be, I feel like it is going to be a good thing. So your last tarot card today is the Strength card. Awesome possum. So pile number one, the Strength card represents, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory, strength, but not just strength on the outside. This Strength card represents inner strength, okay? I'm also being drawn to the infinity symbol up here. So pile number one, within the next 24 hours, okay, like what I was picking up with that, with the sun image there, I feel like some sort of hard cycle is coming to a close, okay, and something new and fresh is coming your way. And as a result, I feel like you're ready for this new result because of how much inner strength and wisdom you've attained thus far. Pile number one, I'm also sensing definitely something romantic here, because we have a lot of roses, right? We have the rose in his mouth here. I feel like you guys are going to be kind of swept off your feet in some sort of way. Now, this could mean a few different things. This could literally be, you know, someone coming in with some sort of gesture, like I was picking up before, a gift, an act of love, a confession. But if that's not the case, this could be something like an opportunity. Something you've been really hoping for, dreaming for, some sort of passion, finding its way to be more prominent in your life, okay? This could be, you know, a hobby turned into some sort of career. Okay? Everyone's going to be so different, but the one thing I do want to point out is the feather here in the Page of Swords. Pile number one, look out for feathers within the next 24 hours, okay, on the ground, even birds flying high in the sky. I feel like it's going to be some sort of synchronicity for you guys. But to end your reading today, my lovelies, I have these two oracle cards here. They should really give you some solid advice on how to move forward. So, the first oracle card you have today is number 33, the inner child. Yeah, I feel like within your next 24 hours, pile number one, you guys are actually going to be feeling very playful. Because in traditional tarot, okay, the sun, which was the image you picked, actually also represents that your inner child. So I feel like within the next 24, you guys are going to be feeling young, okay, in spirit. You guys are going to be introduced to something new, something exciting, okay? You're going to really have a overall positive, fun time here. So your second tarot card, or excuse me, oracle card is number 40, the seeding. So this card is all about kind of planting those seeds, right? Planting all your seeds, all your manifestations, all your desires, your wishes, planting them in the ground and allowing them to kind of raise on their own. So pile number one, like I was picking up before, I feel like whatever this strength card is representing here in your reading, I feel like it has something to do with, some sort of hardship coming to an end and you gaining so much wisdom, clarity, okay, maturity of some kind for some of you. And I feel like you are able to now finally use that strength in more constructive ways in your life. So I feel like when it comes to manifestation, I feel like that's really going to be boosted for you at this time, pile number one. I feel like whatever is occurring for you within your next 24 hours, it's something that you've definitely manifested here, okay? Like I was picking up before, I feel like this has a lot to do with things along the line of having a passion, okay? Having a passion for someone, for something, for a hobby, okay, for a dream. I feel like within the next 24 hours, you guys are going to start to see signs of your manifestations actually materializing here on Earth. So, pile number one, I believe that's all I'm seeing in the cards for you guys. Don't forget, my friends, to like the video, okay? Consider subscribing to the channel. If you have not done so already, it is the easiest way to find me and my content. Also, let me know down in those comments below your thoughts, what you thought of the reading, okay? If it resonated, even if you don't feel like saying anything, dropping a little rose down there really does go a long way. So pile number one, have a lovely next 24 hours, my friends, and I will catch you guys next time. Hello, pile number three. Welcome to the daily reading, my lovelies. This is what is going to be occurring for you within your next 24 hours. So, today you guys have picked this awesome moon image. I really like this image in particular because, as you can see, the little silhouette of the man here is actually painting it, which I thought was super cool. Something I also want to point out about this image is the ladder here. Okay, so I personally like to connect ladders or symbolize ladders as our ambitions. So given that he is nearly at the top of this ladder, pile number two, I feel like within the next 24 hours, you guys are going to be feeling very ambitious yourself. But let's take a deeper look at the cards here and see what they want to say. So your first tarot card today is the Knight of Swords. So pile number two, within your next 24 hours, I'm definitely getting the sense that you guys are going to be kind of taking on some sort of task, some sort of role here, okay? And I feel like you guys are going to be very, very focused at this time, right? The Knight of Swords to me often represents things like communication, okay? Someone coming in and communicating to you that they have some sort of job, some sort of opportunity, some sort of information. And I feel like whatever this communication is, pile number two, it will make you feel like on top of the world. Like this is a task that you want to tackle. One thing I want to point out though about the Knight of Swords is the eagle here in this card actually kind of represents seeing the bigger picture. Right? So pile number two, within your next 24 hours, if you guys find yourself kind of like tackling on some sort of task, some sort of role, okay, something that requires you to remain laser focused, just keep in mind to continuously step back, okay, now and again, and see the bigger picture for what it is, because you don't want to get tunnel vision, right? But pile number 2, your second tarot card today is Temperance. Yeah, so Temperance is all about balance. Okay, I feel like you guys are going to be kind of turning fire into water within the next 24 hours. I feel like you guys are going to be finding more harmony in your projects, in your work life, in your relationships, right? Like I was picking up before, if you guys find yourself kind of like drilled in, very focused, make sure you're taking moments where you're stepping back, okay, seeing the bigger picture, really harmonizing what you're trying to do, what you're trying to perform, what you're trying to accomplish. So your third tarot card today is the Queen of Moths. Yes. So the Queen of Moths, this to me is representing that whatever you're going to be doing, okay, whatever task you're going to be taking on within the next 24 hours, you guys are going to be full of passion, full of positivity, okay? One thing I'm also being called to in this card is the butterfly here. So to me, butterflies often represent things like transformation, right? Transmutation. But in some cases, to me, it could also represent healing. So pile number 2, within your next 24 hours, if you guys do find yourselves, okay, completing some sort of task here, okay, this could be something creative. Perhaps you get a great idea for a new project, okay, a new piece of art. You're very passionate about bringing that creation to life. Perhaps if this has to do with some sort of professional career, the work life, then perhaps you will be, tackling on some sort of leadership role, something you're very enthusiastic about. Take it how it's resonating, but pile number 2, I have these last 2 cards here for you. They should really give you some solid advice on how to move forward. So, you guys have number 6, Domnu. So the one thing I want to point out about this card is this card represents how deep things can get, right? How emotional things can get. It often represents things that you can't see on a surface level. So pile number 2. Within the next 24 hours, I feel like this card is coming out to remind you to remain in touch with yourself at this time, okay? Don't lose sight of your inner feelings, your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, because whatever it is you're going to be doing in the next 24, I feel like it's going to require a piece of you, okay? Especially speaking from an emotional point of view. I feel like you guys are going to be very passionate about this and enthusiastic about whatever it is you're going to be doing, experiencing, okay, because it hits you on such a soul level. So make sure within the next 24 hours, okay, you guys remain in touch with that side of yourself. So you also have number 35, the Owl Tower. So this card is all about taking time alone to really reflect, all right? Perhaps this is coming out in your advice today, pile number 2, to remind you to make sure that you have, everything kind of put in place, everything in order, everything planned out to make before you perform something. Like I was picking up with the Knight of Swords, right? I feel like it's really important for you, pile number 2, to remain open and receptive at this time. Make sure you guys aren't subjecting yourselves to, one state of mind, getting that tunnel vision, completing one thing, okay, and then not having time for everything else, okay, because the Temperance card, represents balance, harmonizing, okay, fitting everything in equally, essentially. So pile number 2, I feel like within the next 24 hours, you are being asked to remain in touch with yourself, okay? Don't lose sight of your goals, okay? Not only your goals, but why you have those goals in the first place. Take some time now and again between now and the next 24, okay, to sit and reflect. Okay, perhaps reflect on your emotions, okay? Reflect on your passions, reflect on why you want to do whatever it is that you're going to be doing, okay? So pile number 2, I believe that is all I'm seeing in the cards for you today. Don't forget, my friends, to let me know down in those comments below if the reading resonated, okay, your thoughts. If you like the video, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. Pile number 2, Have a beautiful next 24 hours, my friends, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading today, my friends. This is what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. So, you guys have picked this image, okay? I really like this one. So, first of all, it's obviously a star, right? We're in a galaxy, but take note of the kind of bluish, okay, whitish circle that's around the star here. When I looked at this, the first thing that I thought of in my mind was some sort of force field, okay? I know that's not the case scientifically, but that's where my mind kind of brought me. So pile number 3, within the next 24 hours, I'm definitely getting these vibes that you guys are going to feel divinely protected, okay? You guys are going to feel very comfortable within your next 24 hours, and you're going to feel very safe. For some of you, I'm picking up, if you haven't been feeling comfortable, if you haven't been feeling safe, if you haven't been feeling protected within your next 24 hours, that is going to change for you. But pile number 3, your first tarot card today is the Two of Swords. So, the Two of Swords, very cool because we have the moon in the background, right? Kind of giving us that same image, that same shape, that same vibe. So pile number 3, the Two of Swords is an energy of hesitation, of stagnation. For some of you, I'm picking up intuitively that perhaps within your recent past, okay, or even in your present, you feel like things just haven't been going your way. You feel like things have been just kind of at a pause, at a standstill. For some of you, I'm picking up perhaps you've been a little hesitant when it comes to making some sort of large or major decision in your life. All right, but pile number 3, your second tarot card today is the Wheel of Fortune. Exactly. Do you remember how I just said, okay, if you guys haven't been feeling comfortable, okay, in some area of your life, if you guys have been kind of resonating with things not kind of going your way, right? The Wheel of Fortune just came out. So like I said, I feel like the tides are turning in your favor within the next 24 hours. I feel like things are going to be coming to you with more ease, right? When I say things, this could mean a few different things. This could be, ideas, inspiration. Okay, perhaps for some of you, if you resonate with having a lot of car troubles, okay, in your recent past, in the present, within the next 24 hours, I feel like that gear is just going to click into place and everything is going to be running smoothly again. Very cool energy. So your last tarot card today, my friends, is the Queen of Bees, which is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, okay, this is an energy about being open, being honest, receptive. Okay, the Queen of Swords also has a tendency to kind of shut off her emotions at times. So pile number 3, perhaps within your next 24 hours, you guys will just be feeling overall less emotional, okay, about certain things. Like, I just kind of got a little image in my mind of someone in traffic, okay, cutting off someone else, and the person that just got cut off was very angry, okay, very angry, yelling, flipping them off, etc. Okay, within the next 24 hours, if you resonate with not like, being put in that situation specifically, but kind of feeling like that lately, right? Kind of feeling on edge. I feel like you guys are going to be reacting less emotional to situations like that. I feel like you guys are going to be more flowy, less force. Does that make sense? Right? I feel like you guys are going to just allow the gears to kind of flow in their own way. And as a result, you guys will see yourself slowly coming out of this stagnant energy, right? Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So pile number 3, I have these last 2 cards here for you guys. This should really give you some solid advice on how to move forward. So, sorry about that. Pile number 3, I just had to give her a little shirt really quick. But you guys in your advice cards today, you guys have number 23 with centering. Yeah, like I was picking up before, I feel like you guys are going to be really finding your chi within the next 24 hours, finding your center. Okay, imagine when that happens, like going back to that little traffic example, imagine that happening, okay? And before, you get upset, before you start yelling, overreacting, maybe not overreacting, but, acting in a way that makes you angry, right? Instead of doing that, You take a deep breath, right? You find your center and you just keep flowing, just keep moving, okay? Leave it behind you and focus on the step you're taking to go forward. I feel like that is your advice for the next 24 hours, my friends. I feel like you guys are going to be really finding your center, really finding your happy place, okay? You guys are going to be feeling protected. You guys are going to be feeling more secure, okay, in your own skin for some of you. Okay, perhaps you'll be feeling more secure when it comes to, like I was picking up before, emotionally reacting to certain things. Very cool stuff. But you guys also have, okay, number 8, Banba. So this card is all about connection, okay? Connection with yourself, connection with the world around you. This could be a connection to animals, a connection to plants, okay? Being more in touch with nature, realizing that everything is a lot more connected than it actually is. So for example, pile number 3, like the traffic example I was kind of rolling with earlier. So the people who cut other people off, okay, everyone has certain reasons for doing certain things. But when we kind of sit down and try and understand people, we can tend to take things way less personally because we understand why people react a certain way they do, why people say certain things, why people, okay, treat others, a certain way essentially. And yes, it can still be a bit hurtful, don't get me wrong. And it doesn't, justify their actions by any means. But when you sit and you listen and you try and be more connected, okay, more understanding, having a little more compassion, it actually is like medicine for your own soul. Not only your soul, but the people around you that see that, you're actually helping those people as well. It's like, what they say about, the school bully, right? The school bully, the reason why they bully others is because usually, there's some sort of dynamic in the home where they're actually being bullied themselves, right? So at first glance, what do you want to do? You want to hate the bully, okay? You want to run away from the bully. You want to be afraid of the bully. You want to fight the bully, right? But when you sit and you understand why people act the way they do, having a little more compassion towards them, right? Showing them compassion. Not only does it help you, but you're actually helping others recenter and realign themselves as well. Wow, what a beautiful message, pile number 3. Overall, I definitely see you guys having a very blessed next 24 hours here. So pile number 3, let me know down in those comments below, okay, what your thoughts were, if anything resonated. Even if you don't feel like saying anything, dropping a little rose down there really does go a long way. Pile number 3, have a fabulous next 24 hours, my friends, and I will catch you guys in the next video.